Well, this is video diary number 2. And I'm sitting in Don's study. Just done my second blog online. Yesterday was a really good day. It was really nice. Had a lazy morning. Went for a bit of a walk. Noticed some Canadian flags flying outside houses, which was a bit odd. The only time I've ever seen something similar was in Northern Ireland. And there were Union Jacks flying outside people's houses and in the streets, but so that was interesting. The houses are all kind of, as you'd expect, sort of American houses to look like. I guess all the sort of wooden weatherboard and stuff. But it's really green. Loads of trees everywhere, lots of elm trees. And I understand the silver rings around the trees, Don was telling me, is to try and stop the spread of Dutch elm disease. So. But yeah, so I went for a bit of a walk, had lunch with Don and the two ladies from the office, and in the afternoon went out with Murray Still, who is the Aboriginal Development Officer for the diocese, a new post they've created. Murray's a nice guy. He's a bit intense. He's obviously really passionate about his job and his people, and he kind of wears his heart on his sleeve as well. He tells you what he thinks, which is good because I like that in a person. So I'm going to enjoy working with Murray. I'm going to be working with him the last month or so that I'm here in the city. So anyway, we went round to see some food distribution places that a couple of churches are running to get food out to the Aboriginal people who are struggling to feed their families. So that was nice to meet some of those, and I guess I'll touch base with them again when I'm back in the city. And in the evening I got to go to the Diocesan Council meeting, which sounds as if it should be a bit boring, but it was really nice. Got to meet lots of people, and also to I really get a flavour of the kind of things that the diocese were sort of facing. And the biggest issue is obviously the residential schools thing, which still sort of casts a long shadow over things, which I'll probably talk more about when I've had a chance to talk to someone, one of the Aboriginal people, about it and their feelings about it. But yeah, so that's interesting because they wrestle with all the same kind of issues that we do. Some stuff on the minutes about the Windsor report and how to respond to that, and their recommendation to Synod that will then be a recommendation to the General Synod of the Church of Canada. And there were obviously a couple of camps there as well, very much as there would be at home. Very interesting, very interesting. It's not at all different. But there's obviously this extra issue of the residential schools thing, which as I say, still casts a long shadow. So, but anyway, having a great time still. Had a bit of a lie-in this morning after a sort of a late night chat with Nancy and Don about some of the issues that I've already started to spot, being picked up by Irv, hopefully lunchtime, and then this afternoon I'm going out with him, and this evening I'm supposed to be going to a Bible study with a group of people called St Benedict's Table, which is a kind of alternative worship community congregation. So I'll fill you in on all of that tomorrow when I go up to Pegwis. See you then.